As counting continues in parts of the country and members being declared on a daily basis, the 11th Parliament is slowly taking shape. At the forefront is Prime Minister James Marape, who remains as CEO of the nation until the return of REITs on Friday, the 29th of July 2022. Mr. Marape revealing that the 11th Parliament will rise within the fortnight and meet at 10 a.m.
The media, in as far as breaking news is concerned, that I've already signed a letter of advice to Governor General that Parliament is convened on the 4th of August, whilst the return of REITs would be on the 29th of July.
The Pangu Party leader says this was done in close consultation with the Governor General and the Speaker of Parliament as prescribed by law.
But the actual law requires for, after the REITs are returned, within 7 days Parliament is recalled. And I just thought, in the hindsight, when some might still be counting or tidying counting, we're giving space so that the 4th we recall Parliament, and 4th would be not next week but the following week, Thursday. So those processes are in place, and the nation knows now that Parliament would be recalled for the 11th Parliament on the 4th of August 2022.
The first order of business when the 11th Parliament rises will be the swearing-in of members of Parliament, followed by the election of the Speaker of the 11th National Parliament. After the Speaker is swearing in by Governor General, the Speaker then will preside over the election of a Prime Minister. With the date set, the Prime Minister is now concerned with counting and declaration process of the National General Election. Marape said, quote, "I want to appeal to all our citizens to refrain from resorting to violence, unlawful and disruptive activities which could undermine the counting and the declaration processes, because these processes are locked into an organic law timeline, the end which is the first sitting of Parliament. All elected representatives of our people must participate in the first sitting of the 11th Parliament. Any disruption to the counting process is going to make this eventually very challenging." End quote. The Prime Minister is appealing to candidates and supporters to refrain from disrupting the counting so that REITs can be returned on time and all members of Parliament can attend the first meet of the incoming Parliament.